Hey everyone, in this video, let's do a review of Magic Light AI. In order to do so, here we are at magiclight.ai, and let's just go ahead and go through the steps here. So as you can see, we have two main options. We have the create video option, or we can create an AI character. First off, let's create an AI character. We're going to click on that. And here we have a few options to play around with. So we can go ahead and select a name. So we'll go ahead and do that here, and a gender, category, and this is a bit odd here for the age. We've got child, youth, senior, and unknown. So I've tried this and it seems to have a bit of a trick trying to come up with an adult character. It seems better to choose the unknown, but youth is too young and senior is too old. So let's go ahead and try unknown and see how well this works out. We're going to go ahead and go with a realistic character style. And here, as far as the character prompt goes, we have a variety of options to choose from, but let's go ahead and upload our photo first. It's just going to take a moment there. We've got our photo ready to go. And here we can specify exactly what it is that we want the character to be looking like. So let's go ahead and we'll go with hair. We'll just say long. Skin, we'll say tan. Clothing, go with red. Dress, hair color, brown. Accessories, let's see here, necklace. And body type will go with athletic. Okay, let's see there. All right, then once we're done, we can go ahead and generate our image. So this is just going to take a few moments here to finish this up. Okay, so that's all done, and now we have a preview of our character. However, I would say that based on my model that I put in, this really doesn't quite look like her. So that's something that I've already encountered a couple of times. I think that you're probably better off with the with not using the realistic character. It seems like it has a bit of a hard time with that, but I think the illustrated versions you might get a better result. Let's go ahead and try editing that. Let's go ahead and try anime, and I think that let's try removing some of the details here. Like let's take out the skin tone and see how well that works, or if that's going to need that specific detail there for it to work. Let's try it out. Okay, so that seems to be fine. Okay, so now the upload successful, it's generating. Okay, and this is our result. So kind of cool. Doesn't it's much more kitty than the character that I put in there, but we'll go ahead and use it. We'll hit apply there. We're gonna go with public upload. And just so you know, that took about 2 minutes for that to complete. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to select create AI video. And here we have a couple of options. We can put in our own script, or we can do a smart script. First, we want to select an aspect ratio. We want to choose our language, and we want to select a style. So since we went with anime, we're going to go ahead and stick with that. And we have a few options here. So let's go ahead and select one, and we can do 1 minute for the duration. We're going to need to have the pro subscription to do anything more than that. And then we're going to go ahead and hit next. Okay, so the script is broken down into 13 shots. So we have all of our various shots here. And if you want to spend more time with this, then you really are going to need to do that in order to get the best result. But let's just go ahead and keep on moving forward. So here, let's go ahead and select AutoCast. And let's try... We're going to remove our character here so that we can add our character. And I guess we're going to go, well, let's go ahead and use our name. Okay, there we go. And we should be fine now. And now our storyboard is generating. This will take a few moments, so we'll go ahead and be right back. Okay, so that took about a minute there. And now here we are in our storyboard. And we are going to need to upgrade in order to expedite this process. And we are waiting in the queue right now. So let's go ahead and let that finish working. That's just taking a little bit of time, so let's take a look at a previous project that I was working on. And this one is an example of, I took the image for the character and went a bit older than I was expecting. Still looks pretty good. And here we have our different shots, and we have our option to animate. So in order to proceed from here, we can go ahead and either do still images, or we can select the animate option. And here we say animate all, but that is only if you have the Pro subscription. So that's important to note. And we do have lip sync. We can use Runway or Hailu, and we'll go ahead and, well, let's just leave this as is. We're going to go ahead and go next. And if we animate all, let's go ahead and try that out. Yeah, so this is going to ask us for the upgrade. And let's just go ahead and try and see how this goes. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do the, all right, and then here we go. We've got our subscription plan. So we're going to go ahead and just bypass that for now. And we're going to go with next. And here we are in our edit page. We have our cover settings, subtitle settings, background music, and we can play around with this. You could see the different shots we have. So if you want to do something, so this is an example here where the character consistency is not holding up, at least with this shot, but this is where you're going to have to replace specific shots if it's not working for you. But for the most part, the rest of them look pretty good. Just this one here is a little bit not what we're looking for. But then from here, let's go ahead and click generate. And we can do 1080, but that's with the subscription. Now that's waiting in queue, video generating. So while this is working, I'll just say that seems as though Magic Light is following pretty closely the LTX Studio model. And with this, you have access to Runway and Hailu, and you do have lip sync, so that's pretty good. But I will say from experience with these types of platforms, my opinion is that you're better off using an animated style. And it's not to say that you can't do the realistic style. It's certainly fine if you want to. But here, let's go ahead and hit submit on that. And I guess we'll hit OK on that. And here we'll go ahead and hit play.
Unseen by the oblivious crowd, cryptic symbols mark
looks like
the
we've got a
city
minute
streets.
on that.
Sarah walks, momentarily noticing the strange markings before dismissing them as mere graffiti. Sarah stands among towering shelves, meticulously arranging books, when a forgotten manuscript catches her eye. Her curiosity ignited, she carefully pulls out the ancient manuscript, its brittle pages whispering tales of forgotten times. The scent of aged paper fills her senses as she opens the manuscript, revealing strange symbols etched onto the parchment. A shiver courses through her as she traces the symbols, a chilling premonition gripping her heart. Sarah steps out of the library, the heavy door closing behind her. A stranger emerges from the shadows, his presence a chilling omen in the night. The stranger's voice echoes, a haunting warning. You've seen them. Now they know you. Sarah descends into a hidden chamber beneath the city, guided by clues from the manuscript. A group of secretive individuals gathers around an altar adorned with glowing, arcane symbols. These symbols are the key to unlocking a long-forgotten power. A tense standoff ensues as Sarah realizes the danger she is in.
So there you go. So that gives you some idea of what Magic Light is capable of. As I said, if you really want to get the most out of something like this, then you're going to need to spend time to make sure that all of the shots are looking good. And also, if you have your own script, then you can use that. This is just kind of a quick example, but as you can see, some of the image generation is a bit off, but I mean, that's kind of par for the course when it comes to AI. So this is really where it's up to you to go through each individual shot and make sure that it's as tight as possible. And also here, you know, we're looking at a minute for this. And that already used a certain amount of our credits here. So we were at 300, now we're at 170. And this just kind of gives you an idea of what it is that you can expect with this. So let's go ahead and just take a look at the upgrade. So we'll take a look at the monthly. So you're looking at $12 a month for 6,000 credits. So that's not too bad. That's pretty reasonable. I mean, we did for just a 1 minute generation without doing any animation, we went through about 130 credits. So that gives you an idea of what it is that you can get away with when it comes to Magic Light. But this is where, in order to get the most out of it, you're going to want to make sure that you spend as much time with possible in the storyboarding section of it. So that way you're getting the best result possible, because otherwise you're just going to end up burning credits, and credits are money. So that's all there is to it. That's the review of Magic Light. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment and like and subscribe. And don't forget to set your notifications for more helpful tips. Also, if you take a look in the description, you will find a link to our Linktree. There you will find our socials and top AI recommendations. Click on any of those links to get started. You'd be helping us out as well, and we'd greatly appreciate it. And if you're interested in an online bank, check out Simply Financial. We have a referral link there in our Linktree, and if you open up an account, you can get $50 to start. And once you've gotten started, if you refer your friends and family, you can get $125 per referral, and they'll get $50 to start. It's a great deal. It's a win-win situation, and Simply Financial is a fantastic online bank. Highly recommended.